Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackie, and as you can see, we don't have the usual setup behind me today because I am on vacation. And so in today's reading vlog, I'm going to be reading as many books as I can while I'm on vacation, and you guys are just going to watch me do that with some aesthetic clips of the place I'm at, because honestly, it's beautiful and I can't get enough of it. Hi guys, I'm back. So I started reading our first book for the video, for the vlog, and that's the Bodyguard by Katherine. I started it last night, so that's a little bit of cheating technically for the challenge, but I mean, I guess it's alright. It doesn't really matter, I just read a couple of chapters. And I continued reading it this morning, and it's pretty good. So first impressions, the writing style is something I'm really enjoying at the moment. So I've reached chapter 6 right now, and so far we watch Hannah, the girl, lose her mom, and the way it's written almost made me tear up because of how beautifully it's done. So the writing style is a plus for this book. If you like something like that, it's easy flowing and you can actually understand it, but then the way it's written, I can't explain it, it's that good. The storyline itself, so Hannah the girl, she works for a secret agency service thing that basically protects famous people or rich people from stalkers and enemies. She lands a case wherein the guy is this famous actor and she's supposed to protect him, but his mom is supposed to be sick. So the idea comes up that they fake date, and the mom thinks they're a couple, so she doesn't freak out that her son needs a bodyguard, which the girl is the bodyguard, by the way, so that she doesn't get further ill than she is, because it's not good for her health to be taking stress. The part where I have reached right now, chapter 6, we haven't exactly met any of the characters yet. We just know Hannah and a couple of people that work in the secret agency service with her. Jokes and the humor here are fun, but that's my first impressions for now. I'm going to show you the view outside my bedroom. I might go sit in the garden and continue reading, and I'll come back in some time to give you an update. Bye! Okay guys, I'm back. It's quite later, and since we have activities planned for the evening, I don't think I can continue reading this any further for now, but I will at night. And I'm about halfway into this book, which the writing style is so good, I'm speeding by. I'm literally going through it, and so far I'm loving it. The last time I updated, I'm pretty sure I was skeptical about this book, but I needn't have been. I shouldn't need to be worried, because the way the writing is flowing, just going through the book. Another plus here is the fact that the banter is extremely cute. The story has progressed. The girl, Hannah, she met the guy, Jack. Jack is an actor, Jack Stapleton. She's fangirling over him before meeting him, and then after there's this like really good banter, like I said, but it's not overdone in the sense that she is utterly obsessed with him. She has her limits, and that is what makes the story beautiful. The way they talk to each other, the way she's mixing with his family is all really cute. His mother is really sweet. A bit of family drama here, and they're both bonding over the grief of losing like a loved one. Like at the beginning it was Hannah's mom, and later when you read on, Jack actually loses one of his brothers, or has already lost one of his brothers, and the bonding is cute. And honestly, just the vibes in general, it's giving small town, because they're living at Jack's parents' ranch, and it's also giving cowboy, but anyway, it's making me feel giddy, and that's what matters, I suppose. The banter is great, like I said for the millionth time. You should probably read this book. I haven't finished it yet, but I already know I'm gonna love it. So that's that. I will update maybe when I finish the book now. That's probably gonna be tomorrow, but we'll see. But bye. Yeah, I'll see you. it's the next day. I'm back in my favorite spot, as you can see. It's not my favorite, but we're gonna deal with it. I ended up finishing The Bodyguard by Katherine last night, and I'm really happy. It's time to give you a rating. I ended up giving this book 4.5 stars because I think it deserved it, and it's one of the best romances I've read in a while. Like I said, it's about Hannah and Jack in their Secret Service program, and she is protecting him, or she's supposed to, but she's acting like they're dating in front of his mother, who is sick, so that she doesn't stress out over the well-being of her son. The writing style, the banter, the vibes, the summerish ranch aesthetic, the way they were all bonding together, Jack, Hannah, his parents, his other brother, the one who's still alive, it was all perfect. There was a point towards the end where she ended up defending him for real, and I really loved it. It made me feel giddy, and again, like I said, it's one of the first books in a while that has done that. It also pulled me out of a huge reading slump, so I'm actually really happy I read it, and I really enjoyed it. It was just the epilogue that was a bit of a miss for me. It wasn't too much fun, and again, I'm not an epilogue girly because I don't like reading about how they got married, they had kids, whatever. That happens in every single one of them. There's nothing new, and though it didn't exactly happen in this one, there was a bit of a shock. It's still alright, but it didn't really hit very hard for me, and it didn't, like, I don't know, make me cry as I expected or make me again giggle with joy. But again, throughout the entire book I felt giddy. I was laughing and giggling at the banter. It was fun, it was great, the vibes were excellent. I loved it. I was reading it by the pool yesterday. I finished it last night, like I said, and reading by the pool was fun. I think I will include a couple of clips that I took from that. I really enjoyed the vibes and the aesthetic in general, and I think I need to stop ranting about it now. But if you haven't read it, and if it's still summer by the time you're watching this video, go give it a try. You're gonna love it so much. It's so good, and I think I'm a Katherine Center fangirl now. I mean, I've never exactly read any of her books before, but I love the writing style so much, so I think I might go pick up another one sometime soon. So I woke up early this morning. There's like a garden down the road from my room which has a few hammocks in it, so I started reading You Deserve Each Other while on the hammock, and I'm gonna include a clip of that too for you to see, because the place is so pretty. It's beautiful. I can see the mountains, I can see a river, I can see a lot of greenery and trees, flowers. It's all beautiful. But I started You Deserve Each Other and started listening to the audiobook on the way here, and I read another couple of chapters while on the hammock today, so that was fun. I'm around, I think, half-ish way, or maybe I'll say 40% through the book, and it just consists of a failing engagement between Naomi and Nicholas, but the humor is great. I'm enjoying it. The only problem is that the storyline is a little bit slow, and I understand it's like an enemies to lovers, and while in most romance books they end at the main characters living happily ever after with a marriage and kids, here we're picking up from the engagement and how it's still failing and how both of them are trying to break it up. So I think I'm enjoying it somewhat, but I really want the story to pick up, and though it's enemies to lovers, I think I've had enough. I'm starting to get a little frustrated, but like I said, the humor and writing style is good, so that's making up for the little slow pacing. But again, I really hope it picks up soon because I do not want to DNF this book. But yeah, I'm enjoying bits of it so far. The humor, the way she's talking about his family, his parents, she's describing them both, is just chef's kiss. I love it. I'm gonna keep going back to my hammock, read there, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi guys, so it's the last day of my trip, and I'm unfortunately going to be leaving in a couple of hours from now, which that's really sad because I'm really starting to love it here and enjoy it, but nothing can be done about it. So I'm just here to update that I am still not able to get through You Deserve Each Other very well, because the writing is fun, the humor is fun, but she's just being too mean to him, and I'm not enjoying that because it's just getting frustrating. At the beginning, like I said, I was having a good time with it, but now I don't think I can handle it anymore. So I might give the book a break, and since we have a long journey to get back home, I will pick up the next book for the video, which is romantic comedy. We'll see how that goes. I am probably gonna update you now from when I get back home, which again, like I said, that's sad. I don't want to leave here. It's so nice and warm, and then the nights are windy and cool. I just love the weather here. But anyway, I will update when I get back home, I think, at this point, because I'm leaving, and we'll see. Yeah, I hope I start to enjoy it, or at least I hope I don't DNF it in the process, because I don't feel like continuing with it at the moment. Bye! Hi guys, so I was editing this video, and as it turns out, the clip that was after the previous clip of me speaking, which I recorded as soon as I came back from vacation, unfortunately has been deleted. I have looked everywhere for it. I have tried searching in my backup as well. Cannot find it. It's just simply disappeared and gone, even though I specifically remember coming and sitting down and recording it. However, it's alright. I'm back here. I'm gonna tell you what I said in that clip, and we're gonna hope that it's somewhat not misjointed. Yeah. But essentially, I just wanted to come in and say on the ride back, I managed to finish listening to You Deserve Each Other. It was a good book. I enjoyed many things about it, even though I was a little skeptical about it when I was reviewing it. As soon as they started falling back in love, the way it went was amazing. It was very slow burnish, but when it started burning, listen, I'm here for that stuff. And the way it delivered, it ate. I absolutely love it. There are certain scenes from it I still remember. Having the best time, honestly. And yeah, I got my friend group to read it. They enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I would only say that in my clip that I was supposed to put in here, but I deleted it, I said I was giving it a 4.25. I'm actually giving it like a 4-star because it's been a while since I read it, and yeah, the rating has gone down a bit lower, but however, it was really good. I read like a bonus epilogue I found on the author's Instagram too, simply because I needed more of the characters. I loved the sarcasm. I loved the way both of them spoke. I loved the way she described his parents, if I'm being very honest. I love the way she just described everything about him when she hated him, and then when they started falling back in love, the little things they would do for each other was very acts of service coded. If he wanted to, he would. And listen, I was living for it. I loved it. And then the way it ended felt so very well done. It felt very fixed together, and I love how it just connected up at the end and you were just left satisfied. The build-up to reach the actual plot and then have them fall back in love, it was a little too much for me. It was a little too slow. However, the payoff was very good, which is why I'm giving it 4 stars. And then in that update, I also said that I started reading or listening to romantic comedy also on the ride back because it was kind of long. However, I did not end up finishing it in my update. Basically, it was about this author. No, I don't even remember because it's been so long. Hold on, I'm trying to recollect. I think the girl, she works at like SNL or something like that. She used to write these romantic comedy scripts, sketches, whatever. And there was this like actor guy, dude, whatever, he had come in. And I do remember him like starring in one of her scripts or something. And they had this connection, they hit it off. But then she messed up somehow. So then fast forward a couple years, they're rekindling stuff over like emailing and stuff. They were info dumping. However, when they're rekindling it, they're trying to get back together and she sees the spark. I think it was set in like COVID era, which is why I didn't really enjoy it. But yeah, that was the update. I basically just came in to say that back when I had last filmed the update, I was reading romantic comedy. I had a bit left, but basically I just wanted to say I wasn't enjoying it simply because of the setting in the COVID era and how genuinely, listen, I'm happy that era is over. I don't want to be reading about it in my books. I read books for escapism, not to remember back to those days, because that wasn't a very good time in the world. And listen, I just remember being happy, done with the book. So in the next update, or in the next clip, you will actually see my final thoughts on it. However, I just wanted to say that I wasn't enjoying the book at all. And the part where I reached, it was like the email part, I found it very info dumping heavy. I wasn't enjoying it. It was very long, and it felt honestly like it was 100 pages longer than it should have been. I don't want to be mean here, but I just didn't enjoy it, and that's the point. I didn't like the writing style very much either, which is why I'm not really too hyped up or motivated to pick up something from this author again. However, listen, this was the hyped book of summer 2023, which is the only reason why I picked it up. So maybe if there's another hype book of summer 2024 or 25, we never know, I might just pick it up. But for now, I'm not inclined myself to go pick something up by the author, so that was the update, and I'm gonna go back to editing now so you guys can actually watch this video. And so it's been a year since I last filmed anything for this vlog. I actually kind of forgot it existed, but then I came on vacation, remembered I had something in my drafts, looked at it. Hopefully it'll come out someday. I really hope it does, because you know, I like that video, I like the way it turned out. I just don't like the fact that I didn't come in for a year to give you an outro. I don't remember where I was at last because I haven't looked at any of the footage to sit down and edit. It's actually my last day of vacation in the next year, this year. And it's Thursday, May 30th. It's 3:21 right now. I should probably get to bed because I need to wake up in 2 hours, get on the way, get back home. However, since I'm on vacation, I decided it will still make the vlog somewhat less chaotic despite the 1 year gap. So let's skip past the fact that I'm 1 year in the future talking to you about thoughts on books I read last year on vacation. However, I have a few things to say. I don't remember what I last said, clearly, because it's been a year. Thank God I don't remember, that would have been weird. But I do remember that I read The Bodyguard, You Deserve Each Other, and there was one book I really didn't like. I'm pretty sure it was like a Curtis Sittenfeld book, romantic comedy. The name, it says so many different things than what the book was actually about. I think I did not update me finishing that, so if I haven't, I'm going to speak about it now. If I have, I'm just going to cut this out when I edit. I finished the book. I didn't like it. It was set during the COVID time, so maybe that ruined it for me. And I do remember there was like email and a bunch of information dumping just happening the entire time. The connection between the two characters felt physical. I didn't like the writing style, many things. But yeah, I was basically happy to be done with the book, and I can positively say that 1 year later, in the future right now, I haven't thought of the book once since reading it and finishing it and having to come outro it for you guys now. I just thought of it. That book, I just really didn't enjoy it. It wasn't for me. If it was for you, I'm so happy, but I genuinely do not see the reason for the hype. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean right now, but I just didn't like the book. I was happy to be done. So I think I'm going to give it like a 2-star rating, or I gave it a 2-star in the past. Probably reduce that because I don't remember anything, but also I don't like giving anything under 2 because it's hard work writing a book. So yeah, that's my thoughts on romantic comedy. I should probably head to sleep now, but to summarize everything we read in the video, the Katherine Center book I read, The Bodyguard, haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I know I think I gave it like a 4.5 stars. I later upped it in the year last year. So like a month later I gave it 5, changed my rating because I couldn't stop thinking. Then I stopped thinking about it because my friend was like buddy reading it at the time with our group of friends because I suggested it. And so it went to a 5 because everyone was talking about it, but then it went back to 4.5 because I forgot. But then again, this year I've come on a summer break on vacation. That is very much the summer book to be reading. It gives summer vibes. I love it. I've just been thinking about certain scenes and how I want to own the book physically. So maybe I'm gonna grab a copy despite the fact that vacation is over because it's still summertime, and I'm gonna read it, get around to rereading it this time, seeing what my final rating is. So I won't rate it yet, but it's between a 4.5 and a 5, somewhere there. I know I included it on my list of 5-star reads for last year in my my reading journal. So if that's saying something, that is saying something. But I really like the book regardless. You should pick it up if you want a sweet, fun, good old no spice rom-com. I was giggling and giddy the entire time. So if that says anything, it should probably, because I am a very, very tough rater, harsh reviewer. That's what I should be saying. I haven't found a 5-star this year, so maybe rereading that will get me back into my little reading-esque finding 5-star reads, hopefully, because I have 0 5 stars at the moment. I'm scared and I just want to get out of my slump. Okay, so that's that book. I haven't really thought much about You Deserve Each Other either. However, my friend group did read it, we analyzed it, and I think I'm going to lower my rating to a 4-star now, simply because, I mean, it was good in the moment, but like right now, out of my brain, simply out of my brain. I don't remember the characters, I don't remember much of the storyline. I just know it was set in like fall and the cold season, so maybe I should have done my research because it wasn't the summer book, but it was a fun read. So like a 4 stars, that's not bad. I like the pining between the characters, I remember, and the banter was good, and the little break in the relationship, because most of them, you read books, the romance ones, wherein they get together at the end, but then this is wherein they are together and they're falling apart. So I like the rekindling, but then also it was a little boring and the build up to get to it was kind of slow. So take with that what you will. That was like a 4 star, and now I'm finally going to bed because I need to wake up early, and this is my outro for my reading books. I don't even know what this video is called. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon, whenever this one comes out. Right after that, we shall see. And I hope you guys can take care, look after yourselves. Hope you had a good time. Let me know if you want another video like this. I won't, keep it on the draft for a year. And yeah, I'll see you. Like, share, subscribe, and goodbye.